There we go. Oh, there we go. Good bass. There we go. Something a little bit bigger than that. That's not really going back. That's a little bit bigger. So, tournament season begins, and I am super excited about it. In just a week and a couple of days, I'm going to be fishing Island Pond in Stoddard for my very first tournament for Slay Nation this year. And last year did not go very well. During the actual tournament, I don't even think I caught one keeper, and I ended up leaving early. I'm actually gonna practice not only today, but I'm gonna come back in a couple days and practice again before the tournament. You guys can see my kayak is already all rigged up, ready to go. I can't wait to see what's out there with my new electronics. I'm really hoping during practice I can really kind of find some rock piles that I can put waypoints on. Try to help me in like a week and a half. Yeah, let's get to stepping. All right, so it is 9 o'clock in the morning right now, and I'm gonna give myself about 6-7 hours to figure out something today, and then I'm gonna come back in a couple days, like I said, and try to figure out something else. We're going to immediately switch over to side scan and start looking around. All right, there we go. That's some structure. Let's just stop here. We are gonna start out with a drop shot. Alright, I got two different drop shot baits I kind of want to try today. I have the Aaron's Magic R&B 4.5-inch fat straight tail worm from Robo Worm, and then I also have a Megabass Hazadong shad, 3 inches in USA Goby color. I think what we're going to do is start out with the Aaron's Magic R&B. I've been seeing some structure below me on that side scan. Big hump right here. All right. I wonder how to fix that. Oh my gosh, look at that rock underneath me. Whoa. Yeah, that's a big rock right there. I've been fishing for an hour, and I think I might have gotten one little nibble by like a bluegill on my drop shot, but other than that, nothing. So now I'm going to be switching over to an OG Slim 6. 6 stands for it dives 6 feet. And now this is the crankbait that I was using. It was a different color, but this is the crankbait I was using to catch that nice largemouth during practice last time I was here. So maybe I can repeat that same success on this crankbait. gonna do another switch up. We're gonna switch up from the crankbait to the black and blue wacky worm. Into these rocks off to my right here. I don't know if you guys can see them or not, but I'm just not seeing anything. For some reason, it's stopping. It's not charging. It says it's charging. Oh my God, dude, come on. Hopefully you guys stay charging. Got 20% left on the chest cam. I'm thinking let's go back to the crank for a little bit. Alright, so I've been fishing now for a little over 2 hours, and I have literally nothing to show for it. I've used the crankbait, the drop shot, the wacky worm, the Ned rig, and absolutely nothing. I just can't get anything to bite. But right now I'm still sticking with this crankbait. Probably gonna fish this crankbait up until that rock and then maybe switch back over to a drop shot. But right now I don't know what to do. The only thing left to do really is start going to the shallow side of this lake and not fish main lake. We gotta get on the board. We gotta get on the board. Let's switch over to the drop shot. The drop shot will give me the highest percentage to catch a fish today, at least I hope, till I get it snagged off and I don't feel like retying. Did I say snag off? I think I combine snagged and break off. You guys know what I mean, I hope. That's pretty neat, eh? Man, look at that. It looks so good. Drops like 8-9 feet off that rock, but just nothing. Alright, so bacon, egg, and cheese on a croissant, some honey mustard, and salt and vinegar chips. Oh, that was a good food. Good food. So we've made it all the way back into this small, shallow cove where I'm sure in the summertime it gets choked out with weeds. I'm gonna kind of see if some of these fish have pushed over here. It's quite a bit warmer back here. I believe we started the day off at like 56 and now we're at 59 degrees all the way back here. And 3 degrees might not seem like much, but the fish can definitely feel that. We're going to switch over to the magic worm. Black and stinky. That doesn't sound good out of context. Temps are already up to 61 degrees. Like a 5-degree difference from main lake to this back cove. Although I'm not catching fish, that's something that I should definitely take into consideration. The fish are definitely going to be looking for warmer water. And if the water is already in the low 60s at these back coves, then there's going to be some fish going up shallow looking to spawn. Uh-oh. I think I just did an oopsie. I thought I was recording and I don't think that I was actually recording, and I caught a fish. Granted, it was an 11-inch crappie. It wasn't even a bass. Hey, so I've been fishing now for about 4 hours and absolutely nothing. I will say this though, I did find something that did give me quite a bit of confidence, and I am trying to pattern it. I just have not had any success doing it. I do have that one crappie, but that wasn't even on camera and it was only like 10 or 11 inches. Way deeper than I thought. I thought I was only going to be able to get to 5 feet. I'm at 16 feet right now. Then boom, now it's coming back up like crazy. There we go. All right, well, first fish on camera might be a 10-incher. Second fish today. I'm glad I could finally get something on camera there. But I kind of want something a little bit bigger than that. That's not really going to... That's a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Feels like a pickerel though. Oh, it's a good bass. Old decent bass. All right. That might have gone 12 right there. And that's all I need for the tournament. All right, that's back to back. It's not looking good for me. Come on, get deeper. You know what? Let's not use the drop shot. I put them in here. All right. This is a 3.8-inch Kitech table rock. So I'll throw this around for a little bit. There we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Good bass. Good bass, boys. On the swim bait. Oh, wow. He's a fighter. Get over here. Very good bass, boys. And he was barely hooked. Man, if I can catch 5 of these during the tournament, I'll be pumped about that for sure. Cool. Alright, let's finish off strong with you out back. Fishing now for roughly 6 hours, and I do have a few fish to show for it now. But now I kind of have a predicament because I've seen bigger fish out on the main lake, but I couldn't catch them. I've seen a lot smaller fish in the shallow area, but I've been catching them. Don't really know. That second day of practice is really going to, I think, decide whether where I'm going to start, because this place is pretty small. So overall, not a bad day. I did not catch a lot of fish, but I did figure out a lot of stuff. That being said, through that canal and over to that backwater spot was 10 degrees warmer than it was when I first started fishing. It was 56 degrees water temp when I started fishing, and when I got all the way back into that cove, it was 66 degrees. Now I used the wacky worm, I used the jig, the crankbait, the ball head, drop shot, Ned rig. Everything I brought today I used other than the chatterbait. But I think I'm going to tie on a spinnerbait for practice, not a chatterbait. And I believe I caught 4 fish today. That one crappie was not on video, but those 4 fish is like 4 times the amount of fish I've caught here before. So I really can't complain. I'm really starting to figure out this small pond, I think. But anyways, I gotta get out of here. I'm hungry. I gotta get home to the pop. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it.